Hello guys, welcome to my Via Romana Mod tutorial. I was just playing Sunlit Valley mod pack and I came across this pretty fascinating mod and I want to show you how this mod works and what you can do with it. So, the basics are you just need two signs, a little path, place two signs on each end, and ta-da! You have your first travel, like teleportation travel in the early game. But there are a few catches. So, firstly, what counts as path block? Obviously, dirt path is the most default one, but it's the most ugly one, I guess. If you really want to check what counts as path block, you can just type into your search Emmy or Jerry or I don't know what search bar, type hashtag path, and it will show you every block that has hashtag path in its data, so it counts as path. And what's more funny, on the official modpack site on CurseForge, there is a little picture that shows you cobblestone texture. And watch this. If we type in hashtag path, spacebar, so now we are looking at the specific block name, cobble, I will type. Look at this. There is only cobblestone stairs and slabs, no cobblestone blocks. So if you just made a path from cobblestone, I'm sorry, you need to cover it with slabs if you want it to be cobblestone, or just make it dirt path. So remember, hashtag path, to be sure if you're building from the right blocks. Okay, now we'll start. So I just made this example 2 blocks wide path. It's really important to make it at least 2 blocks wide. I will show you my method I discovered in a second. So I will place a sign. And look at this. When I stand right here, shift and left click, as it says in the modification side, it will say path underdeveloped. So the mod has problem with my path. It's not good. Why? The Via Romana mod looks beneath the player and checks if the player is standing on at least 2x3 area of blocks that count as path. So look at this. When I stand here, it doesn't work. But if I stand in the middle and the game detects there is at least 6 blocks beneath me, shift left click and it says charting. Charting is good message because it says, okay, I'm writing down your path, you're following. So we are just gonna go to the from one end to the other. It makes this little sound of using cartography table. I'll just hop it right here. It doesn't matter, there was a little hole. I'm gonna patch it up. Go right here, place another sign, shift left click, and it says path underdeveloped. Why? Because I'm standing in the 2 block area of path. I need to just back up a little into standing. Look at this. Again, 2x3 area, it says charting, shift left click, and it says path too short. So normally it would count, it will save, but my path is too short because it is an example path. So these are the basics. 2 signs. Really you need to be careful about where are you standing on, what are you standing on to make it count as path. If you're standing right into the end of path, it will not count. You need to stay a little more deep into the path. Sorry, I really forgot my word I want to say. Okay, so those are the basics. But how this mod really works? As you may know, as I said earlier, 2x3 area is really important in this mod. This is the smallest area the mod calls, I don't know, point of path. If we make it 1 block wide, it will not count. So we can do something like this. I will build it from the start. We just make 2x3 area as starting area. We'll place a sign. Go to the middle, shift, left click, it says charting. And now we can do something like this. Just go off our path. And when it changes to too far off path, we can back up a little, make 2x3 area, go to the middle, it says charting. And look at this. Our like this, I don't know, waypoints, these small areas, the patches of path, doesn't even connect, but the mod still detects them as path. So we'll go and do something like this another time, like again, sorry, too far off path. You back up, make 2x3 area, stand in the middle, it says charting. We can place a sign, go in the middle, shift, left click, and it says path too short. So it would count if it was long enough. So technically we are just making patches of dirt path, not path, and it still counts. Why? I think I kind of figured it out, because the mod just checks sometimes, like when we make a step in the game where our coordinates change, it checks if the player is standing on at least 2x3 area of path blocks. I will remind you, #path tells you what blocks you can build off. And if it detects the area 2x3, it places like waypoint. So here is the last waypoint in mate. Now when we move away from it, it will check how far away we are. If we are too far away from the first waypoint, it will say we are too far away. But if we move in the range of this waypoint and build another area, it will say, oh, he built a new path, like he made it longer, so we're gonna place another waypoint. And it places another waypoint. And it repeats, and it goes on until you finish your path. So as you can see, we don't really need to connect those patches. They don't need to be in straight line, and it still works. So thanks guys for watching. This was my first video about this mod. I will make some videos on my smaller discoveries in this mod pack later, but I hope this video was helpful for you. So see you again in the future. See ya.